Ready or not, it's time to elevate.
Hi, I'm Antoinette, and this is my podcast. I can't believe I'm doing a podcast. This is Elevate with Antoinette. The point of this podcast is just to get together to talk and make sure that we are not neglecting ourselves, making sure we are not standing still because we have to constantly be elevating. Elevating our minds, elevating our relationships, elevating where we are in our careers. It's a constant movement. And if the people you're around want you to stay that person forever, then maybe they shouldn't be the people you're around. If the career you're at wants you to stay in this one spot, not moving up, not adding to the company, then maybe that isn't the career for you or the place for you to be. And I have been in a space where I wasn't elevating myself mentally, physically, in any realm you can think of elevating or growing. I wasn't doing it. So it wasn't serving me. I wasn't being fed in any way. And then I found myself to be in this complete state of depression, where if you have felt depression before, it's like darkness surrounding you. And sometimes you get so comfortable in that darkness that it's almost scary to be in it, but it's scarier to be out of it because you're so comfortable in it. You're so familiar with it. And that's where my life led me to be. So that's why I say, like, not elevating or not growing is killing you, because that's what it was doing to me. It was killing me. And I wanted a space where I could talk about that more. Before that, my dog is in here. I leave my door cracked so he can come in and be near me because it helps him. And he feels comfortable with me, and I feel comfortable with him. I got my dog um, during a very bad part of my life. It was probably the hardest part of my life, the most depressed I've ever been. And my dog was a puppy. And the only reason why I got out of bed, the only reason why I got fresh air is because I had to get this dog out so he could use the bathroom outside and not in the house on my carpet or hide somewhere, and I would just smell it, and I'll be on a hunt for where he used the bathroom. So that's my dog, and that's why I let him in my space because he has literally helped me get up and fight for my life through getting fresh air and taking care of him. I was able to take care of myself. So that's my dog. You will hear him snoring or barking or just sniffing around because I allow him to do that. I want him to be comfortable with me because I lean on him a lot. And he's not a therapy dog. He's just my dog. But he's used to me. So back to what I was saying, I went through a really bad depression, and I fought for my life. Like I wanted to hit rock bottom so I could kind of bounce back up and say, okay, here I am starting again. But it was almost like no hitting, no, this is it, no. It was just I was constantly falling. I was constantly falling in darkness and I couldn't stop it. Um, and if I talked to people at church, they were like, did you pray? Did you read? Or just accusing me like, you're not reading your Bible. No, that's not why I'm depressed. I am grasping for air. And one thing that I acknowledge, because I do believe in God, I do wholeheartedly clinch to my relationship with the Lord, because at times that's all I have. I cannot depend on man because they're ever changing. So a lot of times I do go to my word, I go to God, and he leads me, he guides me. So for people to just say, you're not praying enough, you're not reading your Bible enough, I really took offense to that. And I was asking for help because I was told, go to the church, go to, the man of God, go to the people of God. And there was just no help there. I just felt like I was being accused. So I turned away from there and I reached out to friends, and it was like, oh, is that why you haven't called? I thought you were mad at me. Good. Which was one person's literal response. And then I said, okay. And I'm pretty much done with people. It was like a constant falling, a constant, who else can fail me? And then I just kept thinking I'm at such a bad place, but I know if I did something to myself, then people will say, oh, why didn't you tell me? I did. Anyways, I saw then that I had to start pulling myself up. And I had to start elevating myself. If I wanted to live and I wanted to truly live every day, I had to start elevating myself. And I know you, just by, listening to me talk, you probably think, oh, she doesn't have anyone. She just has her dog. I have 2 kids. I'm married. I've been married for 20 years. But it's like, even with that, sometimes you are so alone. And I think that when you feel so alone, it's not because your spouse sucks, or it's not because your kids are the worst. It's just because you have to find something for yourself. And I didn't have that. And I actually was going through a time where I, for years and years and years, had given. And I finally reached for something for myself. I was able to get it and didn't know how to celebrate it, didn't know how to really encompass it, and thought, what am I doing? I'm going to fail. I'm going to fail because I didn't have people in my corner that I thought should be in my corner. And I just got so sad. But you will hear a lot of me saying, I thought this person should have done this. I thought this person, failed me. And we will talk about how it's not about that person. It's really just about you. It's just about you. So if it's just about you, you cannot stand still and not do for yourself, because you will be killing you. That standing still and not elevating is killing you. And we want to live. So this is what my podcast is about. This is what it's about. It's about elevating each other. It's about living in the now and celebrating today, and saying no more, because you have to say yes to yourself. All right, we'll celebrate saying no. But for now, take all that in. Take it all in and see if this is the kind of podcast for you.